What? Oh my gosh. But that's from the primer, because the primer, like, never had a foundation like this before, and I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. Honestly, I am shocked. Hello, beautiful people. Hi. Oh, you can hear. Today we'll be talking about Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Rockefeller Records. So we get down, baby. We get down. Girls, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation by NYX Cosmetics, which Alyssa actually helped to create darker shades. Yes, Alyssa, you better work, girl. Yes. And I also purchased the Mattifying Primer because this is supposed to last 24 hours. I will be keeping it on for as long as possible. I'm going to a party tonight. My best friend, today's my best friend's birthday, so we're celebrating. We're going hard. So very excited to see how this lasts throughout the party and everything. I will be doing a wear test, yes. And I will be showing you guys how this lasts. I'll probably wear this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to vlog the party, like vlog the turn up, or just show you in between, like, oh, this is what I'm looking like. But we'll see. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe and also turn on your notifications as well. Okay, let's get right into it. Yes, I do have a bun, a high bun. It can't fit in the camera. Whatevs. I'm so proud that the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation has 45 shades. It was extremely hard for me to find my shade. Not just for the bad quality if the quality is bad, because my DSLR is having some technical difficulties right now. So right now I'm recording on my vlogging camera because I still wanted to get this video out and I didn't want anything to stop me from getting it done. These are the two shades I picked up. I'm not sure if they are too dark for me. Maybe. But I picked up walnut and warm walnut. I was also looking at mocha and cocoa, and I wasn't I originally gravitated towards mocha and cocoa, but you guys know I get paranoid about, is it too light? Is it too dark? I don't know my shade. Let's get to swatching. This is walnut. I'm going to put her over here. And this is warm walnut. Oh my gosh, now I really can't tell now. This is hard. Which one do you guys think is my shade? This is so hard. Both have neutral tones. I've been told in Sephora that I have a neutral undertone. So I go by what I'm told, because God knows I do not know my undertone. I think I'll go with walnut, which is the first one. I don't have a reason for going with it. I have no clue which one is best, but we're gonna hope and pray that it's good. I've been looking for a mattifying primer for a while, and one of you guys suggested the Becca mattifying primer, and when I went to go look for it, it was sold out. I couldn't find it. So I'm so happy that this, oh, it's nice and thick. Oh, this primer is thick, girl. Oh girl, I did not expect this. Do you see this? I love it. I'm glad. I'm happy to have a mattifying primer now, if this is good, because you know I'm going to a party, so we're gonna see. Oh, it has a cooling sensation. Is that like, oh this primer, oh wow, it's very thick, like very thick. It has a cooling sensation. I'm not sure why, but I like it. Wow. So I'm gonna go back in again for some more. Love that it has a cooling sensation. That's cool, but skin feels very tight. It's like, is this supposed to feel this way? My skin feels tight. I'm not against my skin feeling tight. I'm just like, wow, I didn't expect my skin to feel tight. It's almost like when you put a mask on, like a face, like one of those masks that's supposed to tighten your face, but not that hard though. It doesn't feel that hard, but it does feel tight. The primer dried up and I have a bunch of like little like white spots. I have a bunch of white spots, like right here. This is super noticeable. Right here I was rubbing and now it's like a little rubby, like it's weird. Up here, I don't know if I put too much. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what this is. 1 pump of walnut, 2 pump, maybe like half a pump. Oh my gosh, this may be too dark for me. This may be too dark for me. I'm just looking now, like, all right. Darn it, I don't know. No man, this may be too dark. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. It's like patchy, but that's from the primer, because the primer, like, I can deal with this shit? Okay, this is darker than my skin tone, but I'm gonna finagle it with concealer. Oh gosh, this looks crazy. Dries fast. It looks crazy. I'm gonna put more on so it could spread out even more. Oh my goodness. What I get for not knowing my skin tone properly. Oh my god. Look at this. You see this? I look crazy. You see my brows? Oh gosh. And you know what's annoying? The ladies at Ulta were not helping me out. They were like, you can swatch it with this, you can swatch it with that. And I'm like, I need help. And they're like, okay, you can use this. You can use this to swatch your foundation so you can find your shade yourself. Isn't that your job to help me? This is way too dark. Like, I don't think I've used foundation. Like, this is a whole different skin tone, honey. I don't think I've used foundation that's this dark before. I just did my eyeshadow. This is clearly too dark for me, but I'm going to show you. This video is now called how to finagle your foundation that's too dark for your skin tone. That's what this video is now about, because this is clearly too dark, but like I always say, I know how to finagle a dark foundation. I've never used a foundation this much darker than my skin tone, but I'm gonna show you. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes as usual. And I'm also gonna hit my forehead. This foundation dried super duper quick, by the way. And it feels like tough. It feels like a tough foundation. I'm using the Nars Concealer for the bottom half of my face. Hitting that upper lip, corners of the lip, and the bottom. I'm running out, so it's a little difficult. I don't think I'm gonna use the ColourPop concealer anymore. For some reason, it irritates my skin. It burns. Like, I feel it burning right now, and that's weird. Like, it's not normal. It's weird. Now I'm blending it out with the oh my gosh, it's hard to blend with this foundation. This foundation is hard like a rock, man. I'm blending it all out. Blends better. Okay, so it blends better with the Nars than it does with the ColourPop. Noted. Bringing back a little bit more color back to my face. You see that? You see how right here is like lighter now? So weird with the ColourPop concealer. Once I blend it out, I'm good. Like, it's not burning anymore. But when it's just sitting on my face getting ready to be blended, when I just put it on, it burns. And I don't know why, but it burns. And that's weird. It's not, I don't think that's normal. Going to layer on top of it ColourPop Deep 190. I also like to use that as a concealer like foundation because it's lighter than my actual skin tone. So when I don't feel like using concealer, I usually go for the 190. It reminds me of a concealer. I'm gonna have to use a viewfinder for this, but this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't want to get any on my dress. I don't want to stain my dress. Now for lashes, I'm trying the Eyelure and the Eyelure Nicole Guerrero. Is it Guerrero? I don't remember how to pronounce her name, man. Her last name. But yes, I bought this months ago so I can use it as like another drugstore eyelash situation. So keeping it cost effective. I bought this from like a Walgreens or one of these drugstores. Nice and thick. I like it. I am in front of some good lighting, girl. This is Sheath. That's where I'm running errands prior to my fun night out. And this is literally the most matte foundation I've ever had. I don't know how it's gonna last yet, but I can't wait to exchange it for my proper shade, which is probably somewhere between Cocoa or Mocha. So I can try that out and probably do a part 2 to this video and show you guys how that is on my skin. But thus far, we are still very matte. And it's been 2.5 hours and we're still very matte. It's been 6.5 hours now. Oh my gosh. Literally not an oil and nothing on my face. Not a little shiny whatever. Usually by now I'm a little shiny, which is my norm, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. This foundation is mad stiff too. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm about to go to the pate. Oh my gosh. Pate done. I have sweated. I have shook my yansh. Yansh is booty for all the non-Nigerians or non-Africans out there who don't know what yansh is. But I have turned all the way up and look at my face. Look at my face. Literally, like, I'm sleepy, but I'm literally like shocked by how much, like, how dry I am, how matte I am, how I don't have any oil on my face. I'm really shocked. I'm really surprised. I didn't expect this. I can't wait to get this foundation in my actual shade so that I don't have to finagle a dark one. I can't wait to get this foundation in my actual shade. I'm probably a cocoa or a mocha. I'm probably one of those two. And I'm so excited. I want to try it out with those. I want to actually, I might exchange the primer. I don't know. The primer was a little, I don't know. Okay, I'm home. I'm sure you can see that I am not shiny. This is crazy. My forehead is starting to get shiny. It's been 12 hours and my forehead is just starting to get a little shiny. Like literally like all over here, no shine whatsoever. This is crazy. Never had a foundation like this before and I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. Honestly, I am shocked. The foundation is hard to blend. It's extremely hard to blend. I'm going to buy it in my shade and do a part 2 to this review. I'm gonna do a part 2 and buy it in a mocha or a cocoa and do a part 2 because it was hard to blend. That's something I didn't like, but I wanna see if I apply the primer in a thin layer because I did a thick layer of the primer. So I wonder if I do a thinner layer of the primer, if it would be different, you know, if it would be better.